Reconnection challenge. We are focusing on step 2 of 4. Step 2 is all about getting out of the house and having somewhere, ideally walking distance, that you can go on a regular basis. Doesn't have to be every day, but on some kind of a regular basis, to have a moment to kind of connect with the environment around you. This is important because we are trying to create a sense of holistic connection with yourself, with your home, with your neighborhood, and ultimately with other people, and with a sense of purposefulness in society. And so that next step is, what is outside of my door? Now, a lot of us live in places that are pretty spread out. If you're in a big city, there's a lot of stuff that's very close by, walking distance. If you're in a more suburban or rural setting, that might not be the case, but you might be close to nature. You might be close to other beautiful things. And so one of the things that I want to encourage is exploring. Where we are right now, my wife and I, here in Norwalk, Connecticut, we are in an apartment complex where there are a number of trails, a number of waterfronts, there's a downtown, that are all within a reasonable walking distance. But my top target is the park that is just south of where we live, because it's close. And so even if I only have a few minutes, I can get out there. There's a little bit of room to kind of walk around and explore. It's not a huge park. It's not the greatest park in the world, but it's close by, and it might be able to kind of scratch that itch. The other nice thing is that if I do have more time, if the weather's cooperating, I can continue down a path, and I can actually go to an even larger park that's kind of past an overpass, under an overpass, and that's where I can maybe get a little bit more sunshine, a little bit more water view, a little more nature, that kind of stuff. So I know that this is nearby. If you don't know somewhere that's nearby to check out, then I recommend grab Google Maps, schmoop around your area, look for trails, look for interesting spots to visit, look for parks. If you have to get on a bike or even in a car to go find somewhere nearby, that's totally okay. But the important thing is to try stuff. Even to just leave your house and start walking around. Having that sense of wonder, having that sense of wandering around and just checking things out can have a huge impact on finding cool stuff that you just didn't know existed. So I recommend go out, check out, find a spot, start looking for spots, and let the spot that you really love find you. I'm going to do that. I'm going to share with you how that goes. And I invite you to share right back with me. If you leave your house, oh man, you would make my day. If you were to leave your house, go check out some new spot you haven't been to, or a spot you've been meaning to spend some time in, and you send me a little comment. So send me that comment. Let me know how things are going for you. Or if you're feeling resistance, that's totally cool too. Let's talk about that. Drop a comment, drop a follow along on this journey as I go on a quest to build a really incredibly belongful and connected life, and kick the sense of loneliness and disconnection that we feel when we spend too much time at home and too much time on our screens.